Well, hello all. So you've tried stealth camping and you love it. And you've tried different styles and you found, like me, you like living in a tree. It's the in me that just makes me love living in a bush or a tree. This is a mousehole tree. It's one of my favorite places to stealth camp. And since you've decided that you want to spend more than just one night, you're prepared to throw a little bit of work at it to make it more disguised and more comfortable. First, I'm going to walk in it and you can see if you can see me. So with 5 minutes of work, we now have that camouflage tarpaulin covering our boldest spot, and it is still slightly visible. The rest seems to be more or less okay. So how can we perhaps make this even more invisible? And I've thought about it. Really, the only way that we can hide that even better is to place some plants in front of it. And here is our first tarpaulin, and it's partially hidden by those pot plants which we borrowed. And it all hides the tarpaulin so that it's almost impossible to see into here, and then the rest is all just thick mousehole tree. So we don't have to worry about that side, and where the gap was, that's all plugged, and now we can live comfortably and totally hidden. We've cleaned out the inside so there's no branches prickling us. We've cleared the ground so that there's nothing to puncture our air mattress or to bother us when we sleep. Lovely to live in there. We've got this beautiful soft ground. I would say that I've spent some time flattening it and getting rid of all and each and every rock. Let's cut off all the sharp edges. As I say, these are branches that I broke off. And it's worth spending the time doing this so that you're not jabbing yourself all the time. If a branch is dead or doing nothing, just break it off and get rid of it. So for very little effort, we've got a far more protected and wonderful, plenty of room hidden from the view of any approaching people, and we could virtually stay here indefinitely, even though it's fairly close to civilization. You can hear the cars going past. We are very well hidden here. In conclusion, I've got a riddle for you. Let's see if you can solve this riddle. If we are going to stealth camp, and we're going to stealth camp in a tree that's branches are close to the ground, like our mousehole tree, you're not going to be able to fit a tent into it. So my question is, how do you waterproof the tree? Now, you obviously cannot put a tarp over the tree and peg it down, because if you did that, you'd lose all the stealth. You want to put a tarp inside the tree. So how do you put a tarp inside the tree that can waterproof the tree and yet is invisible from the outside? So that is the riddle. I want you folks to engage with me and tell me how you put a tarp inside a tree so that it will waterproof you and be invisible, but somehow you've got these branches. Some branches are sticking up, some branches are sticking down. But if you're inside a tree, the lowest branches go right to the ground. So there's not much height. So how do you fit a tarp inside that tree? I look forward to hearing from you.